Hey guys, welcome to the Refuse to Lose podcast. My name is Jake Duke and I will be your host for this show, which I've started in conjunction with my brother Reese. He'll be doing a lot of the behind the scenes stuff while I'll be doing the interviews that you hear. And if you don't know who I am, I'm a sports reporter with Channel 9 in Sydney. I work for 9 News and I also do work with Wide World of Sports on the Sunday Footy Show. And a lot of people have asked me, if I have this job and I have an avenue to tell stories, then why do I need a podcast? Well, I've been working for Channel 9 and working as a sports reporter for 7 years now. And over the course of that time, the complaint I hear most from athletes is about media coverage. You know, they complain that it's all headline-based, looking for the angle that sells, even if it's negative. And they believe that we ignore all the positive things they do in the community or the positive messages that they try to spread. And for years, I've kind of never thought about that, and I've gone on doing my job and chasing the news of the day, whether it was negative, positive, in between. And don't get me wrong, in the billion-dollar industry that is sport, I understand the need for eye-catching stories that create tension. You know, they construct villains and heroes, they relay information and report all the trials and tribulations of their athletes. It's like a soap opera in itself. But the older I get, the more I'm starting to appreciate the need for the other side of the coin. You know, being a proud Aboriginal man, I've seen firsthand the power that Indigenous players are developing these days and the change they are helping to create in their own communities by using their profiles. And I realised how important it is to share these stories, and they need to be told in a longer format. You know, obviously where possible, I always try to include these angles in my news stories, but it's a balancing act that can be quite difficult in a 2-minute news story or an online article. So this podcast was my answer, my medium to chat to these people about their upbringings, their families, their experience, and discover why they are so passionate about the issues and problems in their communities. So this podcast isn't about creating headlines or short, sharp, punchy news stories, because I can do that in my other job. It's more about diving deeper into the heart and soul of these athletes that we idolise and we see on our TV screens every week, and digging deeper to find the reason why they are actually great role models for the next generation. For a lot of them, it's the great stuff they do in the world now, and others are valuable to listen to because of what they've experienced, what they've been through and seen. You know, they speak to those going through similar situations and teach them how to survive, and not only survive, but thrive despite what they've been through. And that's how we came up with the name of this podcast, because these athletes have goals both on and off the field, and they use their special talents to get outcomes no matter the circumstances. They refuse to lose.